TIL Jeffrey Skilling, the CEO mastermind of the Enron scandal, is now a free man and plans to start another energy company with his former colleagues. If you want to see how Enron played out, watch Smartest Guys in the Room. Here's the trailer. https://m youtube.com/watch v=w6do movie k. Fastos giving paid speeches at risk management and ethics conferences. You look and sound the part, in some form or fashion you'll always get to play it. Very sad news. He ruined the futures of so many people and betrayed the employees in his company for his own gain. Interesting fact, if there are any Chicagoans here, he is the brother to Tom Skilling, the city's greatest weatherman and city treasure. What's the difference between California and the Titanic? When the Titanic went down, the lights were still on. Jeffrey Skilling speaking at a conference my friend was at back in the late 90s, early 2000s. This piece of poop robbed both my mom and grandma, and they lived out their final years in government. Housing. All of his wealth should be given to former employees and investors. He still must be a multimillionaire after stealing all that money from Enron, like all of his other pals did. Of course, he'll probably be appointed Secretary of Energy the way things are going. Interesting that one brother is famous and the other is infamous. Didn't they give him a lifetime ban from being an officer of a publicly traded company? Not that he can't be in on the ground floor up until IPO though, but hopefully his known criminal behavior will cause them troubles getting backing. The whole thing that bothers me, they kept the money, not all of it but a lot. They put it offshore, wives' names and everything. That's how justice works when you're rich. The Enron scandal was terrible, but we did get some good legislation out of it. Sarbanes-Oxley Act. He was in my fraternity at the college I went to. Promised a new house for us, but then he got caught. I can't imagine why he wouldn't. Does anyone think we're any smarter than we were 19 years ago? I wonder if anyone would even be willing to do business with him. Contrary to popular belief, businesses don't like to work with untrustworthy people. This dude is the definition of untrustworthy. What could possibly go wrong? Does that mean Ken Lay is coming out of hiding? Who would be dumb enough to go into business with that guy? The accounting firm Arthur Andersen, which was one of the big five firms, was the firm responsible for the audits of Enron to ensure they were playing by the rules. When the scandal broke, it took down Andersen as well, since they signed off the report saying that everything was fine. The SEC has permanently banned him from serving as an officer or director of a public company. If he is considering starting a new business, it will be a private company. What a travesty! He had to go to jail unlike all those other white-collar looters. /s. He was jailed back in the days when savings and loan criminals and others like himself actually risked paying for their crimes. It feels like all of the crazy villains are getting sprung from Arkham Asylum lately. Enron 2, literal electric boogaloo. America has a broken justice system. We put Ed Kemper behind bars for life because we knows he'll do it again if he gets out. It's the same with these guys, they won't stop, they think they are right. At least Ed knows what he did is wrong. We should never let them out. Release a few hundred people busted for pot and we have space for these scumbags. He did his time. If there are people that are stupid enough to invest with this guy or do any kind of business with him, then they deserve to lose their money. The Crooked E, https://imager.com/n8l/fk. How much bailout money would they get in this economy? Future Trump administration appointee. On December 8, 2015, federal judge Melinda Harmon granted summary judgment to the SEC and permanently barred Skilling from serving as an officer or director of a public company. What happened to this part of the sentence? Just being ignored. These are the people that needed to face capital punishment. It does nothing to deter low-level criminals on the street with nothing, but these white-collar criminals would be very deterred if they saw a few of their social club buddies get the chair. It should be common practice that these sort of guys get a lifetime ban from serving on any board or in any C-suite. The crimes that send these people to jail demonstrate what a risk they are to the health of the economy. They run companies that have enough money to affect the economy in negative ways through their actions. For the sake of everyone, they should never be allowed to amass that much power again. I guess all the negative publicity and punishment went Enron ear and out the other. At least Enron had an Employee of the Month program. What incentive is there to not break the law when you're rich? Like, seriously. I'll bet my money on them calling their new business something like Norn or not Enron. Wrote a paper on Enron for my PR crisis class. Let's just say it was one of the easier papers I've ever written. There was so much info on this. This is boomer capitalism refusing to die and knowing it still has a strong foothold. Martin Shkreli did this kind of shit but didn't get away with it because he wasn't a boomer. They don't like it when other generations use the same weapons. If you ask me, Enron is down but not out. Who doesn't love a comeback story? Tom Haverford. Can someone please elify the Enron scandal? Enron 2, this time it's personal. Hang him. He should be banned. This is insane that he can go build Enron 2. Skilling has not only been reconnecting with friends and former colleagues, but also learning about technologies that did not exist before he went to prison, from smartphones to stretch denim. I smell bullshit. It is virtually impossible that this wealthy man never saw, read about, or heard of the basic concept of a small computer in your pocket between 2001 and 2019. What? No prison guard ever had their phone out? No new inmate ever told him anything that might have tipped him off? Hard to believe. God, man, only in America. Fucking shit buzzards. Well, if you're going to start up white-collar criminal enterprises, doing it while Trump is pres is the time to do it, I suppose. He is a despicable piece of shit. If you don't know what he was in charge of, then I would urge you to watch Enron, the smartest guys in the room, https://vimeo.com/391838074. I'm actually surprised we never had older people who lost everything, with nothing to lose, outright murder some of these criminals. Do I endorse such a thing? Of course not. But I am surprised it never happens. Though I absolutely would think seriously about nullifying if I were on the jury in such a murder case. It's time we start violently dealing with these people. Go ahead and invest in whatever they make. If the past decade has taught us anything, it's that blatant bullshit can make you billions if you have the right connections. Invest, then pull out before it, inevitably, crashes. Well, it is a very different America now. I can't understand how this guy's still alive. If I was one of those thousands who lost everything close to retirement, I'd hunt that bastard down and shoot him like a rabid dog for ruining my life. F you, man, it's because of you I had to learn about Sarbanes and Oxley's college. Way to add another whole section to multiple textbooks because you're a greedy bitch. I'm sure Trump will appoint him to head up the GAO or Federal Trade Commission or something. Trump will allow it? Fuck that, pull his business license. For a second opinion, see the book License to Lie, which discusses all the proprietorial, and FBI, misconduct in the Enron investigation, among others. This misconduct was good enough to overturn the fraud convictions in the Enron barge case. There were other charges and other cases, but they still went to jail for other charges. I'm not saying Skilling is innocent. Enron set up a fake trading floor, IIRC. I'm just saying that the prosecutors weren't acting like he was slam dunk guilty. The appeals court found what they did troubling. See https://lawprofessors. typepad.com/whitecollarcrime/blog/2014/10/too much skin in the game, a review of Sidney Powell's License to Lie. HTML, https://lawprofessors. typepad.com/whitecollarcrime_blog/2014/10/too much skin in the game, a review of Sidney Powell's License to Lie. HTML, for a fair review of the book.